It's great to be back. It's back to be home. The kids at Jefferson were great, but home is home, and I always preach families first. The coaching job opened up, and I applied for it. My oldest, I had the privilege of coaching, the one who's in the Marine Corps. My second son, I pretty much missed his whole career. My daughter, I only saw a few games. Zach's my youngest, and it's either now or never, or I'll never see him play. So with family being first, it would tough to be on someone else's sidelines and not watching him play, and he would know that.
I know when you were at Jefferson the last few years, you didn't like playing Vernon. You didn't play them last year along that family thing. How tough was it to tell the Jefferson kids you were leaving?
Wow. It was really difficult. It's very emotional because they have given me everything I've ever asked. And we're a family, too, in that sports sense, and we still keep contact. I mean, I coach, and I taught there at Jefferson. I'm still teaching at Jefferson. The kids are still, my classroom is their home. When they have problems, that door is open to them anytime. I'm still writing letters of reference. Whatever they need, I'm there for them. Coach Reed and the rest of the coaching staff down Jefferson, just fantastic. The two assistant coaches, they were captains for me when I coached them. So it's still one family. We network, but it was very difficult to say goodbye to the program, but I hope to always be in their lives.
And you're coming back, a lot of these kids, obviously you coach them on the youth level. You're very involved in Vernon Lacrosse. Does that make it an easier transition for you?
Yes and no. I mean, sometimes, I'm tough on the kids, and then they're over my house for dinner. And you got to know when to turn it off, when to turn it on. Sometimes it may confuse them, but it's business out in that field, and that's the way it is. And I coach with a lot of emotion. I'm fiery. I love the game, and I love to compete. So, it's more of a problem for me. I have to learn to turn it off and be able to walk away but not confuse them.
What do you hope to bring back to the Vernon program? You've had great success at Jefferson. What are your hopes here?
Go up to B. First, take this game this year one game at a time. Be competitive. Challenge for that Pooley division. Make it to states. See if we can get through that quarter. Teach them to play fundamental lacrosse, but look to the future for the program. We started quite a few sophomores today. You're going to see sophomores in. I'm looking down the line. I'm still down in the PAL now coaching. The coaching staff's down there has been great. They've been doing our playbook, doing our drills. It's just going to be one big line of Vernon lacrosse players. It takes time to develop everything, but we'll be there in the next 3, 4, 5 years.
As someone who's been involved in this sport for almost all their life, going back to high school and college, just your thoughts on the tremendous growth that you've seen in lacrosse over the last few years, especially up here in Sussex County.
I absolutely love it. I love this game. I had hopes of playing football in college. It didn't work out for me. I played middle linebacker for Ridgewood. Well, the middle linebackers up in Alfred University had to be 250 minimum. I was 165, so I wasn't going to see any time. It opened up all doors for me. It allowed me to stay in school because if you wanted to play ball, coach said you got to do well, and I did well then at school. So seeing it explode, it's great. It'll open up opportunities for these kids. We always threaten them, you better do well in school or you're not playing lacrosse, and that's the way it is. It's about time, and I think you're going to see Sussex County make noise through the years as these new programs move up.